So I know that you clicked on this title because you want to know how I got these beautiful twists. Yes. Now, disclaimer, this is not to be a razzle dazzle type thing. This is a quick hairstyle that you can do, your mama can do, your cousin, your man can do if you show him and if he know how to braid. Quick and easy. I know there's a million videos on this. I know there's a million ways you can do it. This is the way that I did it, being a mom of a almost 2-year-old, running around with my head cut off. You'll notice that I start somewhere and I end somewhere else, simply because I have a child and I needed to get stuff done, but I needed to do it in a way where I'm not sitting up here looking crazy and then I'm walking out the house looking crazier. So if you're looking for something quick, easy, affordable, because me personally, I don't like to spend a whole lot of money on stuff that I can do myself. It just don't make no sense to me. I thought about going and getting these done in smaller portions professionally. And what I mean by professionally, personally, is like going to somebody that does this for a living. But they like I live in Michigan. I live near Detroit. I don't stay in Detroit anymore. But if you lived in Detroit before, you know you don't go to nobody just random. And then you know that Detroit hairstylists, they cost some money. Now they good. So of course you're gonna pay for what you get. But I don't have $200 just to dish out right now. Or I won't say I don't have it, but I don't want to spend $200 on doing that when I can do it myself. So if you can braid, you can do this hairstyle. It's super easy, super simple. And I mean, I personally wouldn't put it on like a 5-year-old, to each their own. But like, if you got kids, little girls especially, 10 or whatever age you want to do it, you can easily do this. And it is super simple, super cute. I've seen it on younger girls, I've seen it on older girls, and I've even seen it on grandmothers. Just saying. This got done in 2 hours, just about 2 hours. If you have the time from like nap time, that's probably like the best time I should have did it. But if you have the time to do it for at least 2 hours, you can get it done. Even if you do it at night, right after you put them to sleep, you can do it. I know you can, sis. But all you need, I'll show you everything you need. I'll show you how much everything costs. I think I didn't spend over $50. I think I spent around $25 for this. And this is just something that I had around my house. I had some of these left over from when I did my sister's hair like this before. And I just used the rest of her rope. So that's why I don't have many in here. I just did them yesterday. And this is like a long piece of string, just as long as my arms are. And it came out good. So I spent about $25, and that was because I needed rubber bands. I had ran out, and then I needed to get the hair. To be honest, I bought 4 packs. 4 packs. So let me see. The light is kind of shining on there. I got kinky braid, Nubian kinky braid. And they already come in little strands. I use 2 strands a piece. You'll see that in the video. And they cost $5.99 a piece. I bought 4. I only used 2.5 really. Well, 2 1/3 or 3/4. 2 3/4. That's how much hair I use on my head. My sections are not really small, but they're not really big. I picked and chose where I wanted my sections, and I wanted it to be literally a protective style. It's hot outside. I ain't got time to be sitting up there with a big old afro with my child that be getting food stuck in my hair. Like, no. So this is just something I did. I'm gonna probably have it for her birthday, which is in a few weeks. It's gonna last. It might come out an extra $10, $20 tops, depending on if you absolutely have nothing. But you're not gonna spend over $40 for this. $40 compared to almost $200 to $300, or I'll even say $100 because of the size. Some people do like $100, $150, but $40 compared to $100, you winning. So if you want to keep on watching and see how I got these braids or twists, whichever one you want to call it, Senegalese, Havana, whatever, just keep watching and I got you, boo. All right, let's get started. So this is just my hair while it's damp. It usually stays damp in the back and then dries in the front. I have absolutely no product in my hair whatsoever, but I do go ahead and put in my leave-in conditioner, and I'll show you that. My hair is considered a 3C, 4A. I personally don't use it, but for video purposes, we will. So this is my hair with the product in it. I don't use my more expensive leave-in conditioners when I do braids or anything like that, just because I don't want to waste money. So right here, I'm just starting to put my hair in 4 sections. I do this mainly because it just gives me a lot less. If you notice, my clamp just flew out my hands. But no, it gives me a little bit better control over my hair. My hair isn't super coarse, but it is really thick and it can get in the way. And then I get really hot while I'm doing my hair. So I just put it in 4 sections so it's easier. So what you'll need is rubber bands, a comb, gel or Eco Styler gel or jam, and then leave-in conditioner. I use Cantu leave-in conditioner, and then I use a little bit of edge control for around the front. You won't see me use that a lot, but then I just use my dimming brush or my detangling brush. But once I'm done with that, I just go ahead and part my hair, and then I do my sections and put my gel on it. The main reason why I use the gel is to give it a little bit of a slip and another protective coat on my hair. So I personally recommend that when you're using the rubber bands, you use a mirror, because even though it's self-explanatory and easy, you can end up like putting the rubber band on wrong. But here I just decided to go ahead and twist my hair. One reason is because my hair was a little bit damp in some places and it did need to be stretched out. I personally don't like to blow dry my hair now. Just because if I'm trying to do a protective style, it makes no sense for me to blow dry it. So I twist it out, and because I'm doing twists, it just made more sense, because once I start to twist, it'll kind of mold itself how it already was. You'll see what I'm talking about once I start explaining it. But yeah, I just go ahead and do my sections and then twist these out, giving it a nice stretch without heat. So once I was done with my twist, I actually had to run out of the house really quick. So this is just how it looks when I was done. I did go ahead and do most of my twists in the back just because I didn't think it would be interesting for you to watch me do my whole head. But I am gonna go into details on how I do this. I'll do it twice. The first one so you can see the basics, and then I'll do more details next. So I personally like mine a little bit loose, just because I don't like that feeling when I'm trying to go to sleep and my head is hurting. So I use 2 strands of hair. They come in individual pieces, and then I use my twist as its own individual strand, and then I braid it just a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 go arounds, and then I separate that twist and add them to the 2 sides of the extensions or weave, and then I twist it around. Now, like I said, I don't prefer mine to be really tight, so it does look like mine is really loose. If you want yours tighter, you can definitely do that. You just will have to pull it a little bit tighter at the root to make sure that it's tight. But once you go ahead and start it, it's pretty much just like a regular 2-strand twist, and then you make sure that you add your gel or your edge control at the bottom of it so that those ends are tucked in. I did have an issue with my hair being tucked in simply because I have had my hair cut within the past 6 months. I had a bang when I had gotten my hair straightened before, and it's pretty much still there. So yeah. Or if you're anything like me, you can use the rope for those pieces. Mine was only in the front, not in the back. So it was simply a matter of covering it with a string. So as promised, we're going to slow it down, and I'm just going to explain to you how I do this in regular motion. So you take your weave and you wrap it around the rubber band, basically hiding the rubber band. And you're going to use your hair as that 3rd strand, and you're going to twist the weave around the rubber band and doing a regular braiding motion. Once you do maybe 2 or 3 pass-throughs, you're going to take that hair, your hair, and you're going to separate those 2 strands that you've already twisted and start twisting it with the weave. This is where the twist out that you did before comes in handy, simply because it's already smoothed out to the twisting pattern that you need for your hair. So it makes it hide a lot easier rather than having to tuck and things like that, especially for people who don't really know how to do the tuck method. And then at the ends of your hair, you're just going to add that gel per usual. And after this, we're all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope this is something that you are willing to try. If it is, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know how you felt about the video. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to me. I do plan to do more videos like this. Bye.